Hello everyone, welcome to this, the first ever episode of the Preppers Fireside.
At the Preppers Fireside we stay.
Ready for that fateful day. Stories shared and hearts alight. Around the fire every night. Water stored in jugs and tins, bunkered down through thick and thin. Maps and routes all drawn and laid. Preppers live unafraid. At the Preppers Fireside we stay, ready for that fateful day. Stories shared and hearts alight. Round the fire every night.
Yes, we are live. We are at our 1 year anniversary of the Preppers Fireside. 1 year, Brian. We've been doing this. You were there from day one. That seems like it's flown over, doesn't it? So,
longest year of my life, mate.
Many more to come. Welcome to all my panel. Brian, Scottish Prep 73. We've got Barry, who's sporting an awesome hat. Please show your hat as well, Barry. Look at that. Next year, available from barry.com. I don't know if that's a site, but it'll definitely get some of them for us next year. We all want some.
Look at my fucking hat.
Yours is a store-bought, it's not much effort, is it?
You make an effort.
Barry?
Sorry again?
I said, how's it going?
Sorry, distracted slightly.
Put the videos down.
It's a busy time of year for Santa.
I'm here. I've got my festive drink to celebrate not only the season, but 1,000 episodes for yourself as well, mate.
1,000, indeed. We'll touch on that in a second. Hawkins, you can turn your camera on now, Hawkins, for the great face reveal.
No.
Anticlimactic. How you doing, Hawkins?
I'm not very well, to be honest. I just saw my name in the introduction there, and I was called a Hua King. But I see where I stand. Well,
this is because you bring it on yourself by not revealing yourself.
You're right. Can I just say, I'm glad Barry's got his beard back. He looks so much sexier.
It looks so much better. He does. He suits it. Alan, the world survivalist, how you doing, sir?
I'm good. I'm all good. You?
Excellent. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Where's your festivities? Where's your Christmas effort?
The crappy cheap cars have taken it all away from me. That's the problem. I've got no
Even
luck.
I'm sat here in a Santa's outfit.
Well, Alan's asking Santa for some new brakes for Christmas. And the space ominously below Barry will be filled by a bombardier shortly when he arrives. And yes, as mentioned, this is my 1,000th video. 1,000 videos and only 12,000 subscribers. That's 12 subscribers per video. I am doing terrible. So congratulations to me.
Do you think anybody's watched them all?
Nobody's watched them all. I think. Tell you what, there's Amphi, I think he's called, has nearly 1,600 comments on my channel. So he's commented on more the times than I've got videos. So very impressed. He should get the round of applause just for that. But yes, 1,000 videos, so I had to mark it, and we'll have a little sing-song. New channel, which is UK Urban Prepper.
Turns out more videos on Netflix never makes any money, but he's optimistic. I don't know how he does it, but he's always on the go. From falling down steps to setting himself on fire, he's just a happy idiot that you can't help but admire. I don't know how he does it, but he's always on the go.
It's not off! What do you mean it's not off? You amateur!
He always sees the bright side of life. He's a little bit odd, but a little bit right. He's got a million things to show, but I don't know how he does it. He's always on the go. Turns out more videos on Netflix. He's the UK urban prepper, the optimistic misfit. I don't know how he does it, but he's always on the go. Turns out more videos than Netflix. He's the UK urban prepper, the optimistic misfit. I don't know how he does it, but he's always on the go. But he's always on the go.
There we go. Thank you very much. And this is all down to you guys. We've raised over £5,000 for charity on the channel between us all. That's awesome. We've got a community of like 400 people on Discord. We tried the Facebook thing, didn't go well. We walked away. Created a great network, great communications, it's plans and stuff like that, thanks to Hawkins. And it's all down to you guys. So I'm celebrating 1,000 videos, but it's all thanks to you lot. So I appreciate every single one of you. So
I think your chat might be off, by the way.
My chat's not
Yeah,
off.
apparently you've set it for child mode or something, so nobody can chat in it.
Yeah, none of your chat settings are working, mate.
I could see people's chat.
That might be yours.
No.
Yeah, it's probably what's being put into Ryan and Alan.
Right, okay. This is what happens. 1,000 videos, I've not quite mastered it yet. Give me another 1,000 and I'll figure it out. Yeah? This is... Oh, dear. Right, okay. I will sort this out momentarily. 1 second. Don't want to hear my own voice.
This is your chance if you're doing subs now or donations that you can use somebody else's channel other than Mike's. Because
Yeah, I'm streaming on my channel as well.
There we go. I've changed the setting. If you refresh the stream, you'll be able to chat. So, sorry, guys. Refresh the stream and you'll be able to chat. So, yeah.
Barry's just chucked himself out.
I didn't mean you, Barry. Oh, dear.
He's back.
He's almost... I was talking about them refreshing the stream, Barry, not you.
My hands are away from the keyboard.
There we go. Right. So no wonder we didn't have any questions queued up, but maybe it was a good thing we didn't have the chat to distract us from the initial intro. So I hope you all enjoyed that anyway. Thanks to everyone who's already in there and my moderators who are in there, Rift, Evil Girl and Miss Worm. I'd thank you, Hawkins, but you don't really moderate, so... And you're
That is not true.
So it is a Q&A. Get your questions in. It could be about anything throughout the year of Firesides. It could be an individual question to a panelist. It could be something about prepping, the most basic thing to the more advanced things. Please get them in the chat. Last chance of 2025 to get them in there. So use capitals and all that stuff, and we will sort it out. And we're going to start with my questions, though. My questions are first. So I'm going to put you all on the spot. Brian, what's been your favourite Fireside episode or scenario of the year? You've been in most of them, to be fair. The one you weren't in.
No. The one with the tigers and the flamethrowers with Andy. That just went everywhere and nowhere. It was probably one of the funniest scenarios we've ever done. And it was just organic nonsense. It was just such a good laugh. You know, it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed that.
What you're saying is Andy naturally sprouts shit out of his mouth.
look at you, because he's not here yet. Look at
Billy Big Boss, wait till he's on. And he sets the tiger on you.
Barry,
that was mine.
Yeah, excellent. Barry, have you got a favourite episode or scenario or anything from the Firesides over the year?
I've got three favourites at the current time. One is Brian's exploding light.
Yes.
The other one is you going arse over tit down those stairs on the last video. That was pretty epic.
I have no idea what you're talking about there at all.
Yes, that's steep when you come down this.
Oh, you fucker! Like that. Oh.
Man, you okay?
Oh, I'm all right. Beep.
How many views has that short had?
I don't know.
Yeah, toss up between those two, mate.
Excellent. That's that's not a Fireside episode, but I'll let you have it. Hawkins, you watch more than take part, so you must have a favourite episode. Come on.
I do. It was the CME role play episode that you did. I thoroughly enjoyed listening to that one.
Excellent, excellent. Yeah, that was fun. I think you really wanted to be involved in that one, didn't you, as well?
Yeah, that's literally probably what I prep for most, that sort of thing. But yeah, no, it was great. It was good to listen to. Really enjoyed it.
Was that the one Mike set fire to my shed?
Yes.
That was the second one. You did two, I think, basically on the same subject. But yeah. That was also when, obviously, right, anything with you suffering is good.
Excuse me.
Alan, you appeared later in the year, and you're not a prepper, obviously, but do you have a favourite episode of the Fireside that you've either been in or watched?
I've not seen them all. I have been systematically trying to go back and watch some as they go, but the two that I like that I suppose I was in, the last one was actually pretty good, where we were actually at a proper fireside in a tent, chatting live. You know, that was pretty fun, I thought. And I like the AI one that we did as well, because we got quite deep into the weeds with that. It was kind of funny, but we also went quite deep in what I think is like probably the biggest threat to humanity currently, you know, outside of nuclear annihilation.
So what I've took from that is that if Alan's not in the video, he doesn't watch it.
I only watch TV if I'm watching me. Grumpy Adventure says the one where Alan was drunk showing off his chopper. Thank you, Killer71, for a £10 super chat. Awesome, really do appreciate it. Just a thank you for falling over in Scotland. The reaction of your comrades was priceless. I'll try and injure myself every video if you'll do more super chats, guys. It's not a problem.
Show your bruises.
That's it. I'd still bruised in places I can't show on the internet.
I wish we'd got the whole thing on film, because it looks like you fall straight down, but you don't. You actually twisted all the way down, and it's like
it's because I was trying to save myself. Yeah, I think my camera had a smoother trajectory than I actually did. That kind of went straight down as I went.
See, the funny thing is, where you fell, Alan slipped there about 5 minutes before you and lost a bit of his camera.
Yeah, I know, and shouted over to me over the other side of the wall. It's on my video. Shouted, "Don't slip here." It's like, well, yeah, cheers to that, Alan. You just totally jinxed that. That was definitely your fault. What's that? Don't forget, if we reach 150 bounties, that's the guys that get their kit off, and if we reach 200, they keep it on. Thanks, Miss Worm. That's marketing for you. Excellent. My favourite one, I must admit, was the first scenario we did, because we'd never done it before. We had no idea how it would go. It was me, Brian. Sorry?
Was it Dave?
It was Dave, yeah. It was Dave, me, Brian, and I can't remember. Was it Andy then? I can't remember.
Must have been.
Yeah.
It was great, because it ended up like Dave living underground, Brian in a castle on top of a hill and stuff like that. Yeah, it was fun, and we had no idea how it was going. It was the best viewed fireside we had, so that was great. That was my favourite. But yeah, I am seeing your questions in the chat. I will star them. We will come back to them, so don't worry. Don't think we've not seen it, and keep repeating yourself. Just patience, and we'll get through them. So back to my notes. So, Alan, what's your best prep of 2025?
Best prep. Actually, I think it's probably this Helicon Tex chest rig. You can't really see because it's so dark, but it's kind of like a replacement camera bag that I've started using. I didn't ever think I would buy anything like this, because I thought it looked a bit pathetic, you know, like a man bag or something that goes in your chest. And it opens up like a clamshell and lets you access stuff. But it's turned into like my prized possession when I go out for getting camera gear and stuff like that. It's and it's not expensive. I think I paid like, I'm going to say 50 quid or something. It's not bad. It's pretty good. I like this little prep. It's the best thing I've bought all year.
Excellent. There you go. Got some use out of it as well. Because yeah, that's what you had your camera gear in at that weekend, wasn't it? Yeah. Hawkins, your best prep of 2025. I think I know what you're going to say, but go on.
You're going to hate it. Solar panels on the roof, battery system.
I knew it.
I acquired an EcoFlow Delta 3 from somewhere, and I've also just put another 7 kilowatt hours of batteries and a 3 kilowatt inverter in. So power really for this year has been my my big one, and probably due to some muppet who's sat directly above me on the screen now, kind of just pushing me towards it all the time. What is it? Brian made me do it.
Yeah, Brian, maybe do it. You need to get the T-shirt though, Hawkins. Excellent. Barry, your best prep of 2025?
I think there seems to be a theme here. Mine's got to be
Sausage rolls.
My two, sausage rolls. I've got 2 Delta 2 Pro Maxes with the extra batteries and 4 solar panels.
Nice.
Excellent.
Yeah.
I've got candles, so.
Yeah, but I can't set fire to anything with my power packs.
I can set fire to anything with anything.
We know.
Watch as I rub these 2 sticks of ice together.
I'm going to do a video on that later.
Excellent. Cheers, Barry. Brian, your best prep of 2025?
I doubled the solar and the batteries in the house. So I doubled the solar panels, doubled the batteries, doubled the inverter, and then I more than doubled the portable power bank capacity as well. So I think I added about 6 kilowatts of portables. I added 4 kilowatts on the roof, another 12 kilowatts in the house, and then about 1 kilowatt of portable solar panels as well. So yeah, it was all power.
Excellent. Mine was kind of a category, like you guys have power. Mine was comms, because I knew it was a flaw in my preps anyway. Obviously, we all got introduced to kind of the mesh-tastic systems and stuff like that, and more recently mesh core. I don't have the satellite thing at the moment. That's out of the budget right now, but Kane, one of the subscribers, sent me a load of radios. There you go. There's the UKPM one that Barry's got there. Kane sent me a load of radios as well as a gift off my wish list. So my comms game has massively jumped up, and that's probably my favorite part of 2025 when it comes to prepping. Is my comms are in a good place now. Even if I don't get the why is it Starlink? Even if I don't get Starlink, I think I'm still in a really good spot. I've been lazy with it because this is still mesh-tastic, so I need to go through and flash all that over to mesh core and stuff. But yeah, I'm more than happy with my comms for 2025. So let's check the chat, see if anyone's put theirs in.
There's a few lads over by you now, Mike. John and not Pliskin. What's the other lad? Can't remember now. The one who's put the repeater up, but basically he's straight into my repeaters now over Yorkshire side, straight over the Pennines, and we can get reliable comms now from basically just by you to my place. Like that's how good mesh core is working out. Like just literally texting each other back and forth.
It's on my to-do list, and I want to try and get it done before I go to Scotland on the 25th. So I've got like these next few. So I might peck your brain at some point over the next couple of days, Hawkins, to get that done. I think it's pretty easy, but I'll just in case.
Do it during 9 to 5 and then work out. I'd rather be paid for it.
That's fine. That's fine. What do you think I'll be doing 9 to 5? Yeah, excellent. I love EcoFlows, but was impressed by a small Watt Bricks with its fold-out solar panel, really well built, had performed every day well, and was really low cost. There you go. That sounds like a good 2025 prep there. I'm pretty weird too, so this is perfect. The perfect group. Haha. I've been prepping quite a bit, buying a lot of butane gas for my portable grill. I like to cook on the beach. Excellent. There we go. Oh, look at that. My best prep was finding you guys. Oh.
Crawlers are welcome here.
So what's that little thing that Miss Worm puts up? Crawler of the week.
Don't listen to them. Don't listen to them. You don't need to charge candles. Exactly, Rift. 100%. Exactly.
Good job in your case, Mike.
Hang on. Right, we all finished, right? So the rule is right now, no more charging jokes from now on. And welcome, Andy. There we go.
Hey. Hi, Andy.
How you doing, guys?
He was talking shit about you, Andy.
It was actually.
He's talking
Oh,
shit
I
about
tell you what, though, going from talking shit, you're looking well, Andy.
She's mate.
Oh, you crawling bastard!
Yes, buddy.
Away you go! What an absolute bottle merchant! You shat it.
I'd buy him a drink at the bar.
That's shocking. You caved, honestly. Andy, before you come on, he was bigging it up. I'm no scared of him. He's like, Geordie twat, wait till he comes on. I'm going to knock fuck out of him, he said.
Right, stop the chaos. You're just in time, Andy, for your best prep of 2025.
Oh, best prep mate would be Meshcore
Delta.
that Hawkins did for me.
Oh, excellent.
I tell you.
There you go.
Nice.
We've
So I'm
actually
also
done it
doing that
now
Meshcore.
because you were bitching for weeks that he hadn't set it up for you.
Yeah, he did, mate. Yeah, I drove down to where Dalton mate picked it up for him, so I've got a repeater in the loft.
Nice.
Awesome.
And I've got Meshcore node mate plugged in down there, and I've
The only
actually.
downside is he's the first in the area, so he's waiting for more people to join.
No, mate, no, I sent you some stuff today, mate, on Signal. Right. There's a guy 2.3 miles away, who's messaged me.
Beautiful.
And I've also found the Meshcore Northumberland channel, but you need a password to log into it. So I'm assuming I need to go on Facebook and join the channel or whatever to get the password to join it.
Good. There's loads more at your way. I've been joining. I call it the Yorkshire Mesh, but there's tons up Darlington and Durham way. It won't be too long until it gets linked over towards Newcastle.
But yeah, so that'll be my best prep, mate. To be fair, like Brian said, mate, the D3 was pretty close.
Yeah.
But the Meshcore, mate, yeah, be my number one.
Excellent. Brian, your worst one of 2025. What's your worst prep?
Oh, God, I don't know. This fucking shed, probably, to be honest. Honestly. I swear to God, it's this piece of shit. I've spent the same to fix it as I did to buy the bastard thing. So, yeah, that's it. This pile of twigs.
Excellent. Barry, worst prep of 2025?
That tent that failed me at the Scottish Prepper meet.
Oh, the pole snapped, right?
Yeah, well, it wasn't the actual pole itself. It was the metal collar that the poles slide into. Just peeled open. Yeah.
Did Mike touch it?
Won't buy that type of tent again.
No, I didn't touch it.
No, the pole, I meant.
He didn't. I've still got it. It hasn't set fire.
Listen, despite the rumours, I never touched Barry's pole at the prepper meet. We did meet up the other week, though, so I'm not saying it.
Well, I killed the conversation.
You're all just jealous. Hawkins, worst prep of 2025.
Well, you kind of put it off limits before, but my worst prep of 2025 was buying a second-hand Eight-Hill water filter from yourself with a damaged battery from not keeping it charged. So yeah,
it was fine and working and charged when I sent it to you. What you did after that?
There was nothing in it. It's fine, mate. I can pull it apart and throw another battery in it. It's no issue. I just it's worth it just for the ribbon I can give you now, to be honest.
There we go. Well, everything's worth it for that. Yeah, bastard. Right. Always glad when you join. Anyway, Alan, worst prep of 2025.
Worst prep. I don't buy a lot of stuff actually. I don't buy it, but I wanted to like this. It's a gas lantern that you screw onto like little gas things and stuff. And I actually brung this to our camp, and it worked the first night I was there. It was fantastic. It gives a nice little glow and everything, heating, all this kind of stuff. I couldn't get it to work the next day.
So what you're saying there, Alan? So what you're saying is the first night when Mike wasn't there, it worked, and then Mike arrived and it didn't work.
That's exactly what happened.
Old lucky strikes again.
Don't just admit this as an aura. I never even saw that.
I don't even know if it works now. It probably doesn't. Or
watch live as Alan explodes.
I almost blew
like
myself up with it though as well. It's a dodgy little thing. Let's see if it works.
Mike's the luck version of a Wi-Fi jammer.
Oh dear.
Anywhere he goes, he just brings bad luck.
Alan,
it's working now.
Seems to work now.
It's only lit because Mike's just above you. That's what it is. That's where
That flame's trying to reach me.
Honestly, this did not work at all the day that you guys showed up. I was going to bring it in the tent and look all cool and stuff with like a nice real flame lantern, and it didn't happen. We ended up using that big stick thing that you had, which was fantastic and
That was brilliant.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah, that's over there at the moment. Yeah. Yeah, well, so your worst prep is working, so maybe not your worst prep then.
Well, it's kind of inconsistent, so I wouldn't rely on it, but yeah.
Just like the Fireside, inconsistent. I love it. Andy, what's your worst one of 2025?
That 4x4 DD tap mate that I bought, and I had it set up in the that tent tab configuration. I put the photos on Discord, and the tie-up point mate where I had the basher post set up, just ripped it apart. That's
totally mad because it's the brand that everyone recommends as well.
Isn't it? And everyone said to me, you need to contact the man because they're great. And I did contact the mate, and they pretty much just chinned me off.
All right, well there you go.
And said, and they pretty much said, mate, if you want to send it to us at your own cost, we will investigate it and tell you what you did wrong. That's literally what they said to me.
Wow.
So I just binned it. And to be fair, mate, you'll never ever get me ban another one. I shouldn't have. You know what it is, mate? I broke my own rule, right? For the past 16 years, the only thing I've ever used is British Army bashers. And I thought, everyone raves about them, I'll give them a try. And that's what I get for trying.
Andy, that Emu one was all right.
Food delivery.
Yeah, this as well. Thank you very much. Mate. So,
is that the way for the delivery?
So, like I say, mate, I tried it, and then, to be fair, mate, I might give them another chance if the customer service was good, and that was even worse than the tarp. So that was the worst one for me.
I had the ultralight DD tarp. The DD hammock, the ultralight version, and I literally fell right through it. Like I moved. Yeah. Because I'm a side sleeper, I moved like this and literally fell right through the thing. But I've got other DD stuff and it seems to work fine. But the ultralight hammock doesn't take my weight, that's for sure.
Did Mike walk past it?
Is there a quality control issue in the factory?
You know it is, mate. There could be, mate. And like I say, everyone else raves about them and loves them. But the problem is now that I've used one, and I'd like you guys did with the bug out dry run. I've used it on a dry run and it failed. I'm not willing to take it out now, mate. When I do something for real, it's lost now. I could try one, mate. I could have one now, Hawkins, for 10 years and it would work every time. And that niggle now is in the back of my brain of when I need it. Is it going to shear off? And I'm going to be left in trouble. So I would never ever use one again, mate. Now.
You just need to talk to Mike, because if Mike used that philosophy in life of if every time something went wrong he didn't do it again, he'd never leave his bed, would he? Sorry, Mike.
If at first you don't succeed, fail again. That's my motto. Oh dear. Is that everyone's worst? Did we do everyone's worst?
Oh, wait there, Mike. I mean, to be fair, Hawkins, I did buy that tarp off Mike. So that could be.
No, you didn't. Don't talk shit. No, you didn't.
I'm joking. I never really.
It was hard for me to say what my worst prep was. Probably is the exploding stoves from Amazon. Not through me, through them, but the cheap versions of the stoves. You know which ones I mean, with the single cylinder gas thing. Pay a bit more, get a half decent one. Look at the reviews. I got the cheapest one by sorting by price order, and bought twice that failed. So that's probably the worst. My second runner up is cheap torches from Temu. They look all right on the pictures. They're quite bright, but they don't last 2 minutes. The covers come off that one, and they're not waterproof or anything like that. So yeah, they're probably the two of my worst ones. So. In the chat, let's have a look. I think this was a best one from Grass Monster. Mine was the Anker C1000. Runs my washing machine on a cold eco cycle 10 to 11 times. That's brilliant. Temu, I think that's just his worst in general. That jumper, Barry, said Snapdragon. Is Barry identifying as Grizzly Adams this evening?
I thought that.
looks. I tell you, it suits you. It suits you.
It's coming back. It's coming back. So.
You can't go on holiday again, otherwise you're just gonna have to renew your passport picture. Hawkins going straight for the throat there. Yes, he was, Rift. Yes,
Why not?
He was,
Why not?
Indeed. On tonight's show, let's roast Mike. That's every show, Evil. That's every show. UK urban scammer. Oh, I'm hurt. I'm
in
painful.
relation to the water filter that was.
I don't know what you're talking about. Buy my shit. No.
Hold on, aren't you making a loss on them?
I am. Listen, I'm good at doing stuff. I'm not good at the numbers. It's fine.
That's another one for Mike Strike.
Oh dear. Oh, what's that? In with a chance to win a prize on the World Survivalist Christmas giveaway. Simply like and subscribe and comment Santa in the live chat. Grand prize $500.
It sounds like some sort of scam.
That sounds like the moderators aren't doing their jobs, and that is on your channel. It's got a link through, like it's coming from your channel. So get some moderators, Alan. He's trying to scam your viewers. He's done it twice. I'm gonna ban them and delete their comments from my end, and hopefully that'll project through to yours. I don't know if it will.
Was that your Nigerian uncle?
Could be. I sent him that transfer money ages ago.
It sounds like a good price.
Yeah. Where's the notes there? So, Andy just took a bite of food, so we'll ask him first.
What's Andy eating here?
What are you saying, Hawkins?
What's Andy eating here?
He's got
sandwiches.
sandwiches.
Jealous.
There you go. Bargain of the year for you, Andy. What was your apart from a DD Tarps? What was what's your bargain of the year?
To be fair, mate, I'm going to say it was the D3. So even though it was a 380 quid, I appreciate that's not a bargain for a lot of people. But when I spoke to Bry, that outweighed getting the D2.
It's a bargain.
Yeah. So it would be the D3 for me, mate. I think it was 379 quid. 99, call it 380 quid.
Yeah.
And even though it pains me to give Jace to log in the credit, it was Simba who shared the link for Costco. So all credit to him, mate, is the reason why I have one. So
what's the retail then? So,
not cool, mate. Brian will know.
Price varies. I mean, about 2 months ago, they things were 700 quid.
Oh, so it's definitely a bargain then.
It's a bargain because when it came out, the D2 price reduced to about 380, but pretty much what that one's costing. Yeah. So because there was very little difference in performance, there was no point spending all those hundreds of quid. But for that price, it was worth it because the plug sockets are on the front rather than a shitty design on the back. And aesthetically, it's better. So yeah, good shout, mate.
Excellent. Alan, your bargain of the year?
Bargain of the year. See this little air mattress inflator from Lidl. I see these, like see the ones that you get like on camping sites. They cost like 50 quid and stuff, and they say it inflates a mattress and it's got like a lantern and all this kind of stuff. This Lidl, this is the best one I've ever used, and it costs like 9 quid.
Nice.
I mean, it's amazing.
And a fire blower.
Yeah, that's right. We used it for that. It's magnetic as well. I just discovered that a while ago. All different little feet. The little light lasts forever. Yeah, it's a good little buy. This. It was like under 10 quid, I'm sure.
To be fair, Alan, I thought the bargain of the year for you would be taking Mike to that bug out location for free and watching him fall down the stairs. That would have been the bargain of the year for me.
I've already played the clip.
Funky would pay a lot of money to see that.
Do you stop swearing on the stream, Hawkins? What's your bargain of the year, Hawkins?
So my bargain of the year was finally buying some extra LoRa boards, antennas, boxes, cables, assembling it all and giving it to Andy, just so I didn't have to get any more flack for not supporting him in his comms endeavour. So that's been my bargain of the year, mate.
I agree.
And his missus is pretty normal because I met her in the car as well.
Oh, funny story funny story, right?
Most carers are Hawkins.
So we went all the way. I say all the way. So me and Liam mate drove down to Dalton to meet Hawkins because he was at work, right, to pick the mesh core stuff up. And we're there for like 15 minutes, Hawkins, just having a chat.
Yeah.
And a bit of crack, and then we were driving back. And Leanne said to me, "Do you know what's really strange about tonight?" I was like, "What?" She's like, "How normal he was." And I was like, "I don't know what you mean." And she was like, "Well, come on, let's be fair. Like, you know what I was expecting. Like, none of you are normal." I thought it was going to be some right weirdo who was going to turn up. But she was like, "He seemed like quite a nice guy. He was like quite a normal guy."
Oh, Alan, tell Andy what your missus said about bringing the wee boy camping with me and Mike.
Yeah, I was planning on bringing my boy. He's just turned 9. He's like, "Can I come camping with you as well?" I was like, "Probably. I don't really see why not." The missus immediately, "Wait a minute, you're going camping to an island with some randoms you've met on the internet? I don't think you're going to go sit on an island to talk about the end of the world and stuff." That's not happening.
She's making it sound weird and creepy.
It's not Epstein's island; it's a normal island.
Barry, what's your bargain of the year?
Discovering the app Vinted, because believe it or not, I've been buying shed loads of camo stuff and equipment and things like that from Vinted, making offers and getting them accepted. And it's opened my eyes up to another avenue of acquiring equipment. So, quite happy with that.
Excellent. Yeah, I use Vinted a lot, especially when it's stuff like things you might think outside of the box. We were talking the other day on Shadow Scout Swede stream about durable clothing. Yeah. So like the jackets, like farmers wear, the waxed coats will cost you upwards of like 600-700 quid in the shop. Yeah. And I got one for 65 quid off Vinted. So can't knock it really. You
can find some real bargains if you're specific in what you're looking for. Yeah. You're a bit patient. Yes. If you need it now, you'll pay the silly money for it. But
it's also massively adding to our board games collection. So, Brian, your bargain of the year?
Probably the 110 watt folding solar panels I bought. Well, I was given a set, to be fair, but I also bought a second set for less than 80 quid. When I compared them to the 400 watt Anchor ones that I bought for nearly 600 quid, it was a bargain. It's an absolute bargain. So that was my budget buy.
Excellent. Mine was this, which is a head torch, which we all like, Life Systems head torch. The reason it was a bargain, it was off Rogue Roger Combat. When you come to any of the prepper meets across the country, people buy and sell the gear, so it's a massive chance to pick up bargains. The reason I wanted this, and I've wanted one for ages, is because it takes a single AA. So it's the most scavengeable battery in SHTF. You can have rechargeable versions as well, but most of the ones you get now are like, 3 AAAs, or it's got an inbuilt battery that could potentially fail. A head torch like this, the quality of this, with a single AA, yes, and it's charged. It doesn't need charging, Andy. It's waiting for you. It's waiting for you. Look at him.
Did the missus put the batteries in before?
She made sure it was all done. But yeah, that was an absolute bargain. I honestly don't know what the cost is generally, or if you can even still get them. But I suppose the tip is for everyone is head along to prepper meets and stuff like that. There's loads of people, and you guys have all been along. You've seen the amount of stuff that people bring, and sometimes it's a dodgy 20-year-old ration that makes you sick, but other times there's cheers, Mel. But other than that, it's there's some really good stuff there. It's definitely worth it. Cool. Last question from me, and then we'll get on to the panel. Andy, what will you do different prepping wise in 2026?
2026, mate. I'm going solar panels in terms of being able to charge a D3.
Okay.
So people probably saw today I put a post in about city plumbing and the solar panel I get, and because I refuse to use Google, now I just use Bri. So I messaged Bri and said, will this panel work? And he gave me the okay. So I ordered one of them, mate. So like Brian always says, mate, if you haven't got a way to charge, it's just a big expensive paperweight. So I've got the little folding sole one, mate, that'll do my C300 up there. But I need something with a bit more oomph for my D3, so that's what I'll be doing, mate, moving forward.
Excellent. It's also a top tip. Anyone out there, instead of Googling stuff, just email Brian. No matter what it is, no matter what you were thinking of Googling, just email Brian. I'm sure his email's on the channel. Pester him on DMs via Discord, whatever you want. Brian is Google.
Please don't. I get so much shit as it is.
Alan, what will you do different in 2026?
I think on the home front prepper side, I did a little bit of a security review the other day, and there's some things I want to change out. Just the fencing, the security cameras and stuff. I want to update all that kind of stuff. I've got a little bit of a list, and I'll do a home security update, I think. And also after the trip that we did, I want to lighten the load of some of my longer term stuff, because it's great having those big cast iron type wood burning stoves and stuff, but they're starting to age a bit with my ability to be able to hump them up and down a hill 10 times and things, so I'll get
you pick the location, mate. No one to blame but yourself.
I think times have moved on, so there's lighter versions of the stuff I've got now. I've got a really bad habit of buying stuff and then keeping it for 10 years and never updating it, but
it shows you get quality in the first place, though, if it lasts that long, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, for sure. So lighten my load a little bit and update my security.
Sounds like married life, that, to be honest.
Yeah.
Please don't hit me when I come home.
Thank you, Miss Worm. She says, Merry Christmas, lads. I'm looking forward to my Christmas bonus. Well, hey, you've had your Christmas bonus. You got a pen. That's what you get. It's just a free pen. What are you drinking that crap for, Andy? What are you drinking that crap for? Do you want a can? Do you want a real can? Is that what's up?
I've got Stella.
I've got Stella. We don't believe you. You can say what you want. We know you just sat there with your blue hair and your piercings, writing all your love letters to Keir Starmer. You just Hawkins. What are you going to do different in 2026?
I think I've finished prepping now.
Completed it, mate. That's it.
Completed.
So I'm just moving towards some ranged target sporting goods, things like that.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, I think that's where the money's going to go to over the next 12 months. So yeah, no more
you're
prepping for me.
Happy with your level of preparedness. So what is it? Skills then for 2026?
Yeah, certain skills. Yeah, just spending money on that sort of sporting skills, if you know what I mean. So yeah.
Excellent. Barry, 2026. What's on the cards?
Getting a piece of land. That is the main objective for next year. By hopefully this time next year, there'll be some land. So yeah, that is it.
Excellent.
Everything is now focusing on that.
That was my plan. I don't know if it's slightly varied because obviously circumstances changed a few months ago, 3 months ago for me. So hopefully we're still gonna really go for it and try and do the same thing. But it's an excellent ambition. Brian, what's 2026 behold for you?
Aspirationally, I'd like to do the 5-day FREC level 3 medic course because I've done some rescue medic training courses and umpteen workplace health and safety courses, but I'd like to do more and maybe jump up a level. So that's where I'd kind of like to be.
Excellent.
What the
Rift
fuck is
says
he typing?
Brian answers quicker if you send him pictures of various infected body parts.
That's for the emails, is it?
We've got some sick puppies in our group. Really.
In a minute, you're going to hear his phone go ding, ding, ding.
Oh, Jesus wept.
Oh, excellent. 2026 for me is obviously, like, echo what Barry said, looking for land. I'll just wait for Barry to find some and steal a corner, maybe. But
goodbye, mate.
I'm looking for land. It's the plan site kind of thing. It's been the ambition since last year, so we'll see how that goes. Either way, I've started building a seed bank. I've bought the foldable.
Should you be talking about seed banks here, Mike? I don't know.
I can plant seeds in anywhere, all over the world. It's fine. But I've bought the portable little grow bag sort of thing. So I'm going to start with that, start growing different veggies, and basically learning as much as I can now, with the anticipation of the land going in the future.
Good
So
move.
that's the plan. And hopefully when I get that land, going to hijack Hawkins and Brian to help me set up the power on it.
fine.
So yeah, all good. So that's my panel of questions for this year gone. So we'll go to the chat now. Make sure you're getting them in there in the chat. I'll go back to the ones that are starred. It can be related to anything. So this is going to be very random. Killer 71 question: percentage chance of war with Russia in the next 3 years? 50-50. That's all I could tell you. It could be all saber rattling stuff. Anyone want to jump on this?
See, I think it's much lower than that, but I'm hoping for much higher than that.
Stop
Which sounds a bit wrong.
hoping for disasters.
Why? I can't see Putin really poking a fight with NATO because, doesn't seem logical, does it, if you think about it? But so I'd say 10%, but hoping more towards 70.
You're hoping.
I'm going with 50-50, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because, and the only reason it's as high as 50-50 is for the, oh fuck, we've made a mistake factor. As in, somebody miscalculates and presses a button at the wrong time, and you've got a snowball effect and things deteriorate. Other than that, I think we'll have a grinding war for the next 2026 until either the Russian economy tanks and Putin goes and everybody finds a peace they can live with, or Trump pushes the right levers, or flat out tells the Russians where Zelensky is at a set time and they just kill him outright.
Yeah.
Which could happen.
Yeah. I'm thinking some fake event that triggers them saying, oh, they started it, because I think Putin's emphasizing the fact that he is not going to start a war with NATO, and he's almost saying it too much. Like, I'm not going to start a war. I'm not going to start a war. So all of a sudden something might blow up and we might get blamed. Anyone else want to add anything to that? I'm not going to go around the table on all these questions. I'm just going to let you guys jump in if you've got something. So anything to add?
I think, we're in a cold war with Russia. That's already started, I think. A conventional war with Russia, I think, is impossible because the Russian economy is only the size of like Italy. The Russian economy is tiny. It can't actually fight a conventional war with NATO. That's impossible. It can barely fight a conventional war with Ukraine. And an all-out nuclear war, I don't think anybody knows the odds of that. They haven't changed in 40, 50 years. But, who knows what that is. But I don't think proxy wars, maybe, like in the old Cold War, where there are conflicts that we're involved in. There was a British serviceman killed in Ukraine just last week, I think. And you've got special forces and stuff doing things, but an actual conventional war with Russia, how would that even look? It doesn't make sense to me.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I'd say we're going at about, I'd probably go 70-30% in chance of war, but I think the extra percentage over the 50 is a case of an escalated hybrid war. We'll see more drone attacks, more cyber attacks, things like that. Rather than an outright conflict. I think things are going to get dirtier through 2026, I think, and I do mean the war.
Yeah. Not just Brian.
Brian.
Cool. I think we've answered that then. So appreciate the question, Killer. Next up, we have Norfolk UK Prepper. He also has a channel, so go and check that out. There's a record in the top 40 for Palestine people in prison. Do you think it's silly? Whatever. I don't
listen to the top 40.
Does anyone listen to the top 40 anymore? I think last time last time I watched Top of the Pops, there was a guy we shouldn't mention on it. You know, that was how long ago I watched Top
It's
of the
like
Pops. So
virtual signaling nonsense about political things that most people don't really understand. You know,
yeah, but it'll
there's,
make
there's
it'll,
other
it'll
there's other things going on in the world, and
it'll do well because all the students will do it, right? They'll all get behind it. But I think it is ridiculous. So yeah, we'll move on from that. Cheers anyway, Norfolk. Will there be more scenarios next year, says Miss Worm? I mean, I'm all out of ideas. You guys got any ideas for scenarios we could do next year? Any
Hopefully,
previews?
we might have an actual grid down.
You're just hoping for it. I'm just gonna go and cut off your power.
That's what he wants.
Just gonna sabotage you through the night, and you're gonna wake up and think it's a
To be
grid.
fair, mate, all you need to do is drive past his house. His power will go off.
He only wants the power to go out. He doesn't want him burnt out.
That's the only reason he lets me come around his house, because he's fitted all these extenguishers. He's like, you sit in that seat in the garage. What's that giant ball above me, Ed Hawkins? Don't worry about that. Yeah, I'm sure there will be scenarios. Definitely do some scenarios. I really want Andy to do an alien invasion scenario and run that for us. That would be great. If he's listening, is he asleep?
No, mate, I'm listening. I was checking the mesh core thing. Now that I'm clued up on comms, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I was saying I'd really like you to do an early one.
Yeah, I'll do one, mate. I'll do one next year. If people are it, I'll do one.
That'd be good. Yeah, definitely. So yeah, plenty to look forward to. Thank you, Miss Worm. Appreciate that. Grumpy Adventures, the Firesides make my Sunday evening. It's like a gang of mates getting together on a night in. Love it. Yep, excellent. I think we should do a Through the Keyhole episode of Who Lives in a House Like This. I did one. Look on my channel very early on for the interview with this Scottish prepper guy who didn't want his face on camera, so it was just an audio interview and a look around his house. Now he's like YouTube sensation, so he's not bothered.
Woohoo! I'm a movie star, bitches.
Only in your own AI movies.
Shortest pornos ever.
as the fish.
What the hell have you been watching?
Wife's crown just fell out. Any advice on suitable cement? There we go. These are moldable false teeth is what it says on there. You can get them on Amazon. I'm not going to bother putting a link. It's like a $5. Just search for them. They do a branded one called Credent as well. They are little tiny plastic, look like plastic balls. They go transparent in hot water. You can then put them over a gap or a filling or something like that. Drink something cold, they will harden, go solid. You can eat in them, drink in them, you can leave them in. They are pretty much semi-permanent. During SHTF, when there's no dentists about, these should be in your medical kit. I've got about 8 bottles of them, and trust me, they will stop a lot of pain in a bad situation.
Yeah,
if you need something right now, Morrison's do this little putty stuff, which
That's horrible. Have you tried it?
I've tried it once. It does work for like a few hours, but do you know what you can use for a crown as well, actually? Because this happened to me a couple of years ago. You can use Fixodent, the stuff for dentures.
Yeah.
It says 12 hours on the back, but if you get the Fixodent, the pro stuff, the extra hold stuff, it lasts for like 5 hours, which, might be enough time to get to the dentist or whatever.
If there is a dentist. There is a dentist. But I mean, I've had that putty stuff. I don't recommend it to anyone. It crumbles. It doesn't last. It's horrible. It leaves a taste in your mouth and stuff like that. So anyone want to add anything to that one?
No.
Nope. Okay. I'll speak at once. You're all right. I'll just wing this shit. If it hasn't been asked already, have you requested any preps for Christmas? If so, what? There we go. Brian, what's your Christmas prep list?
I'd asked for a camp bed because when we were camping out on the island, Alan had a nice new camp bed. Now, I did have one, but I got rid of it. And I thought, these old bones are getting a bit older. That looks nice and comfy. So
it did look good.
the kids had asked me a list of things, and I'd put out some prepper-related things. And then the door went on Thursday, and Amazon dropped off a parcel for my son. And I'm guessing that's for me because right on the front of it, it's got a picture of a camp bed on it. So it's not much a surprise, put it that way.
It'd be hilarious if he's got it for himself and he just turns up with a pair of socks for you.
The joke's on you, Dad. That's for me.
Barry, Christmas preps. Have you got anything on your list? Have you asked for anything?
Pretty much got everything that I want, to be honest. I did acquire something sharp and shiny throughout the year from yourself. And you know the sheath that came in?
Yeah.
I'm having a custom copy made of it, but for the left-hand side.
Okay.
Because most sheets and everything, they're always right-handed. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, I've got 2 of those sharp and shinies now, and I want one each side of me. So I'm having a custom one made. So there we go.
Barry in the apocalypse.
Yeah, baby.
Obviously for gardening at speed, right? For cutting back the weeds at speed.
Branch cutting.
Yeah, that's it. Excellent. Yeah, that's awesome. Custom leatherwork is always great. 1,000 pennies for 1,000 videos. Thank you very much, Stuart Inwood. Really do appreciate that. I mean, you could have done £1,000 for 1,000 videos as well. That's an option, but joking. Really do appreciate the super chat. Thank you very much. Hawkins, where's the question gone? It's disappeared off my screen. There we go. What's Christmas preps, if any? Oh, you've finished prepping, so you can't have anything.
You're actually right though, because generally just buy stuff when I kind of see it or want it or feel the need for it. So yeah, me and the missus already said neither of us will be opening anything on Christmas Day. It'll just be watching the little toddler unwrap their presents, and that'll be it, to be honest. But yeah, I'm happy with that.
Christmas. That's our Christmas as well. Yeah. Watching my kids, not watching your kid.
Yeah, that'd be weird. Back to Epstein Island again.
Keep going back to that island. Alan, Christmas list. Have you got something you want for Christmas preps wise?
I don't really have a Christmas list, and I've spent so much money this Christmas already. My boy asked for a PlayStation 5, which comes with all the other guff that comes with it as well. So that cost a small fortune. But pretty much every year, somebody buys me some sort of generic survival book, and I've got like 30 of them on my shelf behind me. But they're all
the same book.
They're all kind of the same. They are actually all kind of variations of the same book, just with different covers and laid out slightly different. But no doubt I'll get something like that, and I'll read a couple of pages of it or something.
I think this is the same shit.
Yeah.
What you need is the UK Urban Prepper Survival Book.
You what?
You need the UK Urban Prepper Survival Book, because if you can get through life with the amount of things that you set on fire, then it's worth something, isn't it?
To be fair, mate, if Mike created that, it'd be like a Mission Impossible thing. This book will explode in 5 seconds. Then you'd have nothing.
Nobody's put them USB sticks in yet.
The third page is just loads of red match heads like taped together and sandpaper on it.
I tell you, we were only on that island a couple hours. Brian was saying his leg was starting to heat up a little bit and it was slightly dodgy. Mike had already fell off a castle. I'm thinking both of these guys are going to die here. And I'm going to look like an absolute
cut my knuckle and burnt my fingertip.
We were only there about 3 hours.
It's called a settling in period. There's no accidents after day 2. It's fine. We'll be all right for longer ones. Andy, Christmas list, Christmas preps?
To be fair, mate, I'm not like Hawkins. Whenever I want something, I usually just buy it.
How the other half live.
Yeah, the only thing I've got coming, mate, is I bought some of those ballistic plates that Brian tested on Temu.
I've ordered some of them, but it's like via land mail, so it'll get here after World War III.
Yeah.
Andy, let me know if you need help testing them, mate. I'll shoot some rounds out.
I'll be honest, you mate, for what you could shoot at them, they won't penetrate. I've put 7 rounds at them at 30 metres.
I don't think Hawkins would be aiming round the plate. That's the problem.
I'm applying for a bigger caliber.
Yeah. I've got some as well, Andy. I've got some ordered, so I still need to figure out what plate carrier I need to get. So I might pick your brain on that later on, Andy.
Yeah, to be fair, I've got 2 here, so yeah, feel free.
Yeah, definitely. Cool, awesome. My Christmas wish list is my Amazon wish list, because my missus turned around to me the other day and said, "We're not doing Christmas presents this year, are we?" I went, "No, if you don't want to, we won't do it," sort of thing. I said, "Why not?" sort of thing, and she went, "Because I never know what to get you." I'm like, my fucking list is published. I'm the easiest person to buy for. Try buying for you. But yeah, I wanted the Lily Go that I've mentioned, which is like looks like a BlackBerry, but it's like a mesh all-in-one system. So that's what I was after. So we're gonna have our own little Christmas in January, I think, at the end of January. Thank you very much, Barry, for the donation to help see out the year. Yeah, there you go. That's £10 worth of plasters and bandages, so I make it to the end of the year.
It is, yeah.
End of the show.
Appreciate the question, Wishful Bumblebee. Really do appreciate that. She had another one as well, which do you think you'll get anything from the list? I think Brian's already got it, and no one else is getting anything, so that's answered that one. But
I would.
There we go. Thank you very much. I'm going to go back to the chat here now and see if there's any more. Have you guys got any questions for the panel yourselves? Panel, have you got any questions you want to pitch to anyone for this year while I'm looking?
Somebody'd asked about a D3, but I can't find it again.
Okay. Do you know what they asked? Do you want to answer it? Just say
He put a general question on asking, I've got a D3, do I need another one? There we go.
Yes.
There you go.
How many would be appropriate? How long is a piece of string? It depends what you want it to do. It depends what your power needs are. But more importantly, see, before you buy an power bank, buy a means to charge the first one. Otherwise, there's no point. So you could buy another 4 D3 power banks, and when they're all exhausted, they're just expensive paperweights, like I keep trying to preach. So before you buy an power bank, after you've determined what your need is, right? Because you need to determine what aspirationally your need is, right? Do you want to power a fridge for a week? Then you're going to need a lot of power banks, which is a separate conversation. Jump on Discord. It gives us all a better chance to talk and help you out. But my answer to your question would be, buy a means to charge the first one, assuming you haven't, before you buy an power bank. Do that first.
Yeah. Good advice.
There you go. Excellent. John's asking, do you need a labourer to work the land, Barry? I think so. I think he's offering his services to you there. When talking about the Russian war, John's gone 65-35 in percentage of. Putin won't start, but he will get the blame, says Trebor. 2026 needs to be rainwater collection and filtering, says Mr. Wildebeest. Yeah, it's definitely a good prep to have. I think if Russia going to attack, they would have by now. So, yeah, lots of comments on that. Appreciate that. Great Gala says, if there's a grid down, are the firesides going on mesh? Probably's not. We're probably not just going to sit and talk crap on it, but definitely the mesh system will be the key point of communication throughout the network, right?
I'll be chatting absolute shit with Brian over Starlink. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to briefly mention the plan with integrating mesh and Starlink and how that works across the network, Hawkins, or if you don't mind?
It doesn't integrate at the
Not
moment
directly, but yeah.
how Brian wants it to, with essentially Meshtastic did something called MQQT, where you could host an MQQT server, and then you could link them via TCP/IP, which you're well aware of, over Starlink, and you can essentially make your own private server that could bridge the large geographical gaps across the UK and then spit it out over Meshtastic. However, Meshtastic doesn't really work too well. Sorry, Meshtastic people. But Meshcore works really well if you've got users in your area. So essentially, it would have to be a manual bridge. So you'd need someone like Brian with a Starlink and a Meshcore me with a Starlink and a mesh core, whoever else in the other parts of the country with a Starlink and a mesh core, and it'd be up to that kind of like designated
Be a relay service.
regional leader sort of thing to basically bridge those comms and relay the local information to the national level, and then cascade that back again. But there's conversations
workable.
that have happened. Yeah, absolutely. I'm looking forward to it. Bring it on this winter.
Excellent. Excellent. I mean, it'd be nice to put it to a full test for a short period, but I'd not wish for a disaster. But if you know,
3 weeks or something, it'd be nice.
3 days, I was thinking. Listen, if 3 weeks without internet, there's some preppers out there that would starve to death and run out of wood. So you can't do that to them. What are they going to do? They're not prepared for 3 weeks with no grifting. Speaking
You're
of
being
grifting,
unfair. That guy's done 5 years in the cadets, right? I have got every faith that he'll be fine. And he's a TA reserve veteran, whatever the fuck that is.
I wasn't naming names, but Brian's just gone for the jugular.
It was funky.
Tate, thank you for the £10 super chat. Thanks for the info, dental cement. No, I appreciate it. Not a problem. You could have bought 2 bottles with that. Thank you for the jolly times and Merry Christmas from Barb. I'll be sure to buy all the lads a drinks with that when we meet up. Really appreciate it. Got some more starred on here. So yeah, can they stop teeth falling out going down steps? I'm sure they probably would. Yes, it's they're quite solid. Thank you.
Better off with an ice hockey helmet.
Yes. I mean, yeah, Mike goes to the prepper meet in a red padded helmet. That's going to go down well, isn't it? Right?
Then caught fire.
Brian's jotting these down for AI video ideas later. Those plastic balls were excellent. When half my tooth fell off before I was to go to my nephew's wedding, it doesn't last forever when you do lots of chewing. I mean, yeah, I've used it in place of a filling and had it in for like a month sort of thing. So it lasts quite a while with eating and stuff like that. What I will say is if you in SHTF, if you're using it as a permanent or semi-permanent filling, change it every so often. Not for the sake of it's going to wear out or anything like that, but you need to remove it, clean all under it and stuff like that, antiseptic, etc. Then put something else, put another one in. So do that systematically. Yeah, otherwise you'll have breath that could kill a deer at 300 yards. Do you do a meet/camp down south? There's the Cornwall, the Moz lads do a one in Cornwall. They do one in Pembrokeshire. This is how terrible I am. That note in the back of my phone that has been there since one of the prepper meets, Polonium gave me, and it's 2 phone numbers and details of sites down south to do meets. I will take it out at some point and make contact when my schedule allows. What I will say, Stuart, is if you want to sort something out, if you find a venue, if you find a campsite, if you find somebody with land and you kind of want to do that, I will definitely help. I will help promote. So will all the other lads, and we'll get involved. If you want to find somewhere to do a meet, we will help you put it on, get people there, do demonstrations, do talks and everything like that. So if you want to take
someone
the
who's
admin,
getting land soon, and he loves like sausage rolls.
Yeah. But yeah, it's a genuine offer. People find somewhere, people have somewhere, contact me, contact any of the lads on the panel, and I'm sure we'll be happy to get involved. Band again says, what if EMP burns all your power banks out, Brian? Or your shed burns down?
Shed burning down would be a major kick in the bollocks, I'm not going to lie. But that would leave me with the domestic side, which is 3 times as much as the power banks. But I would still cry. EMP wouldn't burn out all the power banks because they're not all out. And some of them are in Faraday bags, stroke cages. So I wouldn't lose all of them. I'd lose about half, which would be a kick in the nuts. But I'd still have enough left. And I'd probably have half the solar panels left as well. I'm going to do a video on EMP cloth at some point to show you how to wrap them in your portable solar panels, how to make up a Faraday bag to stick it in. So if that's of any use.
Yeah.
If there was
I
an
was
EMP, you'd be able to find where Brian lives, because if you just be really quiet, you'll just hear
the
swearing.
crying.
Fucking bastard! Fucking power bank.
I was surprised at these. So these are what some of the Red 64s are going out in, which are they're genuinely designed for key fobs for cars, so people can't copy your signal from them and stuff like that. But that has the same material lining as the Faraday cloth, and I put my phone into one of the bigger ones, and there you go. Is yours arrived today, Barry? Yeah. So I put my phone into one of those big ones, Barry, and it instantly cut all the signal out and everything like that. So that's a good test for starters. I mean, how good it'll be, is still
the two that I had along with the Red 64. Yeah, tested them both. Put my phone in. Got the wife to try phone him. No connection whatsoever. So these are bang on.
Yeah, I was so surprised myself. To be fair, I was expecting it to just ring him like, I'll have to tell people they might work. But something I did went well. There you go. Speak to the devil. He shall appear. Sorry,
there he
Polonium,
is. There's a
£20 super chat. Thank you very much. He's the one that's given me this note that still stays. He probably remembers me putting it in the back of the phone, saying, "I'll put it there, then I'll remember." It's still there 6 months later. Thank you very much, Polonium. Really do appreciate it. Where were we at? Sorry, I've lost track then. What was the question? It's disappeared.
Brian and the Faraday bags.
Oh yes. Oh yeah. EMPs. That was it. Yeah. It's well, he's going to do a video on it soon. So there's your answer. Make sure you've subscribed and hit the bell so you don't miss Brian's videos. Same with all of these guys' channels.
If you're going to put a power bank in a Faraday bag, put a multimeter in it as well, because at least you might have a fighting chance to figure out what's smoked on your power banks or other kit. And you might be able to swap parts out and fix it. Without that, you're fucked.
Right. Yeah.
Good call.
Good tips. Excellent. We have a small farm in Aberdeenshire. Is there a difference between a well and a borehole? My understanding was diameter and depth was the difference, right? A borehole is just like a straight down access to water. A well is usually a larger thing. Alan, have you got anything on this?
I don't know. I mean, to my mind, a well is just a hole that goes down to where the water table is, so continuously replenishes that way. But a borehole is just a straight down, very deep, small diameter hole. But I could be totally wrong. I've never looked into
that. I tried to dig a borehole in my back garden a couple of years back. I got about 3 meters down, and my arms gave in, and I was like, fuck it, and I backfilled it. So I'll do it again another time.
Electricians
gave up.
Just no use to manual work, mate.
It was an 8-inch manual auger, mate, and honestly, it was difficult.
I'm surprised you didn't hire someone to do it for you. That's usually the way, you know.
Yeah.
The other half live, use lot, you know. Andy just sees a borehole and buys it, so he's happy. Oh dear. US seizing third oil tanker. Who does this one belong to? Second was China's oil. We could see World War III break out over oil tanker when China starts escorting tankers. Yeah, there's too many tipping points and stuff to keep track now. It's just insane. Just concentrate on what you can control, not what you can't control. Concentrate on your own circle, your own sphere of influence, and keeping your family safe and happy. That's the main thing. Watch the news, but take everything with a pinch of salt. Just looking down. I don't think we've got... Oh, there you go. Are the Red 64s still on sale, please? Yes, they are. Unfortunately, the price has gone up because, you know, Mike don't do math too well. But they are still available. Just go to shop.ukprep.co.uk. Just use the search at the top and type in Red 64 and you'll find it there. Thank you. And yeah, or just go to ukpn.org that Miss Worms put there. All of our channels are linked from there. All of the resources are there. There's actually a map on there to locate wells and boreholes as well. So it's a good site to go and get some resources from, and it'll link through to the shop from there as well. if you have a conservatory, how would keep out radiation? Right, okay, how would you keep radiation out of a conservatory? I think is the question there. I just had a stroke trying to read that.
You're not.
It's what I would say is you're going to end up stripping it out and using a seed vault. Keep seeds away from potential radiation and dig down past a certain level of soil to get some unradiated soil, and that's probably your best chance at repotting things. Anyone want to jump on that with anything?
Water. Use water. I'm having a wild guess that it's a conservatory attached to the house, and he's worried about radiation breaching the house in the event of an occurrence. The only thing you could do is create mass between you and the radiation. So the easiest way to do that would be with water, because you're not going to fill it with earth. So if you got some 5-gallon drums, which you can move about quite easily, you could build a water wall, and the water would give you a reasonable chance to block a lot of it.
I mean, a conservatory, though, generally is built onto a house, and then you've got a wall and maybe sliding doors between. So you already have 2 levels of stuff between fallout. For fallout is what we're talking about more than anything else, right?
But I read it differently. Well, you could go either way. Fallout, it would keep the fallout out, but if you're worried about the initial wave of radiation that would penetrate pretty much everything, then you need mass. And the only thing I can think you put in it as a temporary solution would be water containers, and you need the water anyway, and it's not going to irradiate the water. But that's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah.
Water containers.
Cool. I got a borehole drilled 200 foot, 100 millimeter diameter. Need electric pump to get the water up. There you go. Sorry for the. It wasn't. I think it was just. I'm like that when I type, so don't worry about it. It's just me. I'm just, struggle to read the best of times.
Out of interest, how much was the borehole to get dug? If you don't mind me asking, whoever put the post in.
Yeah, user Pi2MF3NB8G. That name really rolls off the tongue. It's easy to remember. Yeah, how much?
Let's call him Bob. How much was it, Bob?
How much was it, Bob? Silly string and cardboard solves everything, says Tim.
Stab proof.
We're not talking about home defense today. In an emergency, you could probably get a small bucket down it and get water up, he says as well. So, 100 mil, it'd have to be. It's quite a small bucket. Brian's on 1.99k subs. Let's get him to 2k as a Christmas present. There's the links from Miss Worm. Thank you. We're very quickly out of questions, gentlemen. So if none of yous have got any questions to put to the panel, feel free to jump in and save me, or we can just have an early night.
Brian, if power banks weren't your thing, what would be your thoughts?
That's a dangerous question to ask Brian.
Yeah, probably. I should have really thought that one out, shouldn't I? Yeah. Regarding prepping.
Yeah.
So rolls of gaffer tape and hamsters are out the equation then, right? Okay.
Absolutely.
So
mate.
prepping only.
I think
Gaffer tapes are great.
Andy's on that one.
I did so many jokes on that I can't put on the stream because I'll get probably shot or arrested or both. My thing to do with prepping. I was a hands-on engineer for 20 years before my current role, which is basically pointing at things that are broken. So I've got a slight, tiny amount of skill left that I can fix some things. So my background is predominantly DC drives, traction motors, gas engines, diesel engines, that sort of shit. Generator sets and robots. So I do bits and pieces on that, but now I don't. That sounds really bad. I do work. It's not that I don't work anymore. I just don't do that sort of shit anymore. But it sounds really bad when you say I don't work anymore, but I do. I just don't do that. So I'd like to think that I've got a transferable skill set to help and shit hits the fan. that I could maybe fix things or bodge things together rather than power banks.
Yeah, cool. What about
Excellent.
Hawkins? Same question.
Similar sort of answer, yeah. Sparky engineer, working engineering now, without going into too many details. Have a garage full of tools and can fix most things from electronics to mechanical. Engines aren't my specialty, but I can work my way around most engines, to be fair. Yeah, comms, water purification. I don't know. I put a lot of time and thought into prepping for the last decade or more, 15 years probably. I feel like I've got pretty much most things ticked off that I feel comfortable. I've researched everything pretty much as I can. I've made notes. I've got stuff printed off. I've got documents. I've got stuff
Got
saved
maps
digitally.
with all of your addresses on.
Stop the neighbours.
Exactly that. Yeah, absolutely. Well, why wouldn't you want a map of your local area with, right, I've got an electrician who lives there, I've got a plumber who lives there, I've got a fucking engineer who lives there, I've got a dentist who lives there, a doctor who lives there, you know what I mean?
Stripper at number 26.
Mrs. might be listening. But yeah, yeah, similar to Brian, like that sort of hands-on mechanical sort of background, except for I'm much younger and better looking than Brian.
We can only take your word for that.
So he says. Has anyone seen Goonies? No, anyway.
Old Sloth Hackins there.
Cheers, Barry. Appreciate that. I'm sure it could have been a lot worse, Brian's answer there, but bullet avoided. This is an obvious one, but I'll give it to Alan. If SHTF, will Scotland be targeted for anything?
It depends what you mean by targeted. From a nuclear point of view, yes, absolutely. There's multiple targets in Scotland specifically because the entirety of the UK's nuclear deterrent is based in Scotland. I've laid out a map before, the nuke map of where I think the majority of the targets are likely to be. That's based on declassified 1970s Cold War stuff and my sort of thinking. And it's effectively the whole of the Central Belt for anybody that's kind of interested. So that's most of the population of Scotland. That also actually me too. I'm actually in a place where I'm kind of in the center of a triangle, you know. So I'm screwed from all angles.
Get to the castle.
It makes it very difficult to go north.
To the island.
To the island. I mean, part of the problem is with like even with our little sort of camping trip sort of up north is the way the geology of Scotland is. If you're on this side of the Firth of Forth or the Clyde, it's actually quite difficult to get north if Scotland was targeted with nuclear weapons. So you wouldn't actually be able to get north. So I have to go south, just based on where I'm at. But I mean, yeah, it's definitely a target for stuff, and for other things, it's a target for communication as well. A lot of the communication lines come through this way. A lot of the oil, at one point via the North Sea, was coming via Scotland. There's pipelines and things like that. So yeah, Scotland's a prime target. Also, I think our defences are a little bit lax here from a cyber point of view, purely because, from what I understand, some of the agencies that are involved in that are a little bit disconnected from the rest of the UK. And the Scottish government is by far the worst government in the whole of the British Isles. So
whoa.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. You haven't got your own Starmer.
We've had much worse. Have you ever?
Yeah, we've been be cranky.
Yeah,
have you ever cranky over Starmer?
Have you ever listened to John Swinney just drill on?
He's an our bell end.
He's a complete bell end, but
not to get political or anything. But
yes,
but
they're all bell ends, but he's by far one of the worst. You know, so yeah, is the short answer to that. I think probably more so than, apart from places like London, which would get completely pummeled. I actually think Scotland is probably the greatest target outside of London.
Yeah.
Come south, lads.
Brian's in shock. He froze. There you go.
Yes.
You're there. Yeah. So I mean, it's the nuclear deterrence up there. When anything like that, it would be. The other thing is, even if it was just like a regular, let's say it's a CME and the power grid goes down and stuff like that, Scotland might be targeted in another way of like a mass migration of people think that they can survive up in the Highlands and stuff like that. So they'll start heading that way with their decathlon best camping gear they could find.
So what you're saying is they'll fertilise the Highlands.
Yes, definitely. This is what I joked about it, but you could probably, after about 60 days, you could probably bug out to Scotland with no kit and pick it up off the bodies all the way up to the Highlands, because that's how far different people would have got.
They wouldn't even get that far. If you were coming from England to get here, let's be honest, most of them would be dead before they got across the Pennines. You're not used to walking with weight. Yeah, I mean, you've done it. You have actually done it. You know the ground, you know the weather, and you know what it's like to walk with weight on. It's absolute pie in the sky. I'll never understand what the attraction is to. There seems to be like a split. 50% of preppers, the first sign of a flicker in the light bulbs, they're dragging dear old granny out by the Zimmer, right? We are 90 on to sleep in the fucking park with a backpack, right, out of Teemu, and with a big grin on their face. I mean, the rush to get rid of everything that gives you a chance to live, unless you're in a city, I'll never understand that mindset, as you're running past with a drunk octopus strapped to your back.
That's it. Andy didn't hear you then. It's not rising to the octopus straps.
I don't really see. It's like people think you have to be putting yourself in deliberate hardship for some reason. Like, so even some of the when I posted the video of the trip we did, some people were commenting about it, like, "Oh, you've took so much gear, you have to use a van to move it." Well, yeah. I mean, if I was bugging out, I didn't think I was going back to my house, I would literally fill every square inch of that van, just in the off chance that I do get somewhere that I can use it. And if the van broke down or something along the way, I would bury as much of it as possible. But why would you leave stuff? It doesn't make any sense to me. Why would you do that? If you've got 10 tents and you've got room in a van and you're bugging out, take all 10. You're going to lose them anyway. You may as well. You might have a use for them. You might not have a use for them. It's so there's a weird logic there. Yeah, you could trade it. You can do something with it.
If you're like me and you've got 10 tents from random auctions for next to nothing, one might not
might work.
You'll catch fire.
That's the one I'll burn.
Or flood.
He, specifically in the wild said Aberdeen. If you did your map, Alan, do you know how Aberdeen would fare in that map?
Do you know, strangely enough, a lot of people genuinely think that would be a prime target because it's kind of like an oil capital of the UK, or it was at one point. There is quite a large dock there as well. There's a little bit of military presence not far from Aberdeen, not much. According to the 1970s declassified map, it wasn't a target, but I think it probably would be. You've got to remember the Russians. If the Russians have genuinely got a couple of thousand nuclear weapons, they're going to just do the numbers. So out of 2,000, maybe 10% of them don't work. Maybe 10% of them get shot down. Maybe 10% again land but don't go off. So that limits their numbers down. And then they've got these targets all over the world. Most of those targets are going to go to the United States because that's their primary enemy. A few will go into other NATO countries, and then they'll have, like, let's say 20 that they can use up on the UK. Out of that 20, I think they'll use about between 5 and 7 in Scotland. And that's complete. Like, they're trying to devastate all of us. So it would make sense for them to knock out. We don't have very many big cities in Scotland, so you may as well hit Edinburgh, Glasgow, Aberdeen, probably Inverness, just for the hell of it, even though Inverness is basically like a big town, and there's only one military sort of piece of infrastructure up there, so that's not on the list either. But to my mind, well, you may as well, but
that piece of military infrastructure in Aberdeen, excuse me, that has one of the most elite units in the British Army base there. So if you're going to, I'm not, Alan's probably right, mate. It's not somewhere you would think, but if they would, if they are going to,
it's the Royal Marine Cadets are based there.
it would be, in my view, it would be somewhere to hit that you would want to hit.
Yeah.
and take that capability out.
Yeah. It did surprise me that it wasn't on the original 1970s list, but
On the
I mean,
90s one?
You can take all them lists with a pinch of salt. That one that they just put out, it seems less about infrastructure and military and stuff like that. And
we see the one that the newspapers seem to pan out now and again. I don't know where they're getting that list from, but that's not. I read the 1970 one was the most detailed. I've got it somewhere, because that was stolen information that the British government spies actually stole it from the Soviets, and then they declassified it fairly recently, and then you can see some of the old targets. It's probably been updated since then, I'd imagine, but it's a very finite number of nuclear weapons the Russians would have, and you can imagine, think how many targets there are in the United States alone, and that's their primary target. So they would want to maximize that destruction of that. They only need, in reality, they would only need to wipe out London and the UK in order to cripple the United Kingdom. That's a reality. Take away London from the United Kingdom, then this is actually not a very wealthy country.
Sorry, I thought you were going to say a nice place to live. Sorry.
But I mean, it's true. I mean, the population and the economic powerhouse of the UK is one city. We're a one city country. And then you take away the Birmingham, Manchester, and Glasgow, you've effectively destroyed the whole country. That's it. It's done. Belfast as well, if you want to sort of target that end of the UK, so that knocks out a lot of the shipbuilding capacity.
Let's not be hasty though, Alan. I've been in all of these cities, and it's not a total waste if they all went. To be honest, it's no. So, let's think this through.
I'm not a huge fan of Aberdeen either, to be honest. I've got a couple of mates that live up that way, and I don't even know if you would notice if it got nuked, but each to their own.
Excellent. Well, I think that's answered your question. Start house hunting. Apart from prepping, what other hobbies do you have? Dangerous question, I realise. Andy?
UFO hunting, ghost hunting, everything weird and wonderful, mate, with that type of stuff. Pretty much.
There you go. On your other channel as well is, what's the name of the other channel?
Shadows and Sightings. Yeah, there's all stuff on them. Stuff I've experienced, stuff I found out, different KSRs from the northeast. Yeah, it's all on there.
And you didn't come to the extremely haunted castle for a night?
No, mate, never. Like I said to Alan the other day, mate, when we're being contract based now,
it's hit and miss.
It is hit and miss, mate. But when the work's there and it's bonus based as well, you have to take the work when it's there. And it was just purely unfortunate. To be fair, mate, I would have sacrificed my bonus to watch you fall down the stairs. If I'd have known that in hindsight, I would have happily taken the hit. But yeah, unfortunately, it was just one of those things.
No, I'm glad you missed it for my benefit. Anyone that did miss it who wasn't in before?
Oh, yes, that's steep when you come down this.
Oh, you fucker! Like that. Oh.
Man, you okay?
Oh, I'm all right. Yeah, that stops just as you hear both their cameras go beep.
It gets better every time watching it.
Oh, yeah, fucker.
I can't even talk about it because it was mentioned on a stream the other day, and Mrs. Urban Prepper was in the kitchen at the time, and she broke down laughing, and she couldn't do what she was doing for a good 20 minutes. It's like,
this is why we like it so much.
This is why she fits in at the meets. Yeah.
One of us.
Which was more painful, the fall or having your legs waxed?
It's different type of pain. I mean, the after effects of the fall hurt more than the after effects of the wax. The after effects of the wax is my hair still hasn't fully grown back on my legs. It's very odd. Got chilly below the knees. What was the question? Hobbies. Sorry, Alan. Any hobbies other than prepping?
Yeah. I'm
survivalisting.
Yeah. I'm one of these people that can get into a hobby really easily. I'm never good at them. I'm not like a master of any of them, but I get into it and I do it. So I'm into music, so I do a little bit of messing around with music and DJing and stuff. I've done whitewater kayaking, that's the stuff behind me there. I've got a motorbike. I do some dirt bike type stuff and off road type biking, touring biking, things like that. There's probably more, but it's one of those things. I do something for a while, then I lose interest and I move to something else. Then I come back to it and spend more money on it and, move around.
What do we reckon? Alan's first gig, the Scottish Prepper Meet, will have a big tent in with his DJ gear in. We'll get a dance party going on at the Scottish Prepper Meet. That'll be all right.
Silent disco where everyone's got headphones on.
That's it. Oh, the silent discourse, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That just looks like a room full of autistic people then. I'll never understand that.
It might fit in well.
Oh, this celebrity is sitting like this.
Hawkins,
I keep
any
looking
other
for
hobbies?
the carers.
I used to be into all sorts, Mike. Rock climbing, winter mountaineering, wild camping all over the place, da-di-da. But then I had a baby and, you just don't have a life anymore. It's between that and work these days, mate.
You are preaching to the choir, my friend. You are preaching to the choir.
That's because you've almost got one.
I've got all my sport climbing gear sat underneath the bed upstairs. I've got some of my old trad climbing gear. It doesn't even see light of day anymore. It's just
ropes in the bedroom. He's claiming it's climbing gear. All right, it's climbing gear.
But the most useful, nice thing I do outside of prepping is like target shooting, like local gun club and stuff like that. That's my, I suppose, escape from normality these days. I get like an hour a week or something like that to nip down to the local club and ping some things at targets, and that's it. And then
Fun. Love it.
Bloody
excellent.
Kids ruin everything, mate. Basically.
Yep, I agree.
She's going to knock lumps out you when you come off the phone.
But the little one, she's only 3, mate. Fucking hell.
She's got backup though.
I can take her. Barry, hobbies.
I get bored quite quickly, so I'm sort of along the same lines as Alan. I'll take an interest in something for a couple of months, get bored, and pick a new target to sort of throw me interest at for a couple of months, to get bored of that, move on to something else. So no real solid hobbies as such, but dabble in a lot of things. So yeah.
Excellent. Sorry, Dior said I sent a question about 10 minutes ago. I might not have got to it yet, Dior, so I'll have a look in a second. Sorry about that. Brian, hobbies?
I consider prepping a hobby, if I'm being honest.
Outside of prepping was the question, like. But...
right. Okay. Fuck you then. Shooting. I like to shoot. I like to kayak. I did like to snowboard, but I've not been in the last 2 years because I've not been to Austria or anything. Really enjoy snowboarding. I like kayaking if I'm going camping. No, physically I can't do it now. There's not a chance. I just snap. I love to read. I can't even sleep at night unless I read a couple of chapters. So that's kind of it.
Yeah, excellent. I mean, I was the same. I used to manage a football team. Football was a massive hobby of mine. I still dabble with woodwork because I did joinery and stuff like that, but I'm the same as the guys. It's kind of prepping has took over a bit. Obviously, YouTube's took over a bit, but I still have my football channel as well. So go on, Barry. You're about to say something.
They let you near wood with your history of fire starting. Are they crazy?
Barry's on the bandwagon.
And sharp objects, yes, believe it or not. Dios, I do see your question. You are one away. This one's just before yours. Don't worry, I've not missed it. It takes a while to catch up. Do any of you grow your own food? Not going to go around the table. Anyone? Just put your hand up if you do. Barry, what do you grow?
Yeah, anything that I can. Obviously, winter, everything slows down. Used to have an allotment, but I had to give that up. Your typical basics: tomatoes, cucumbers, lettuces, salad greens, pumpkins, that kind of thing.
Nice.
But yeah, I'm limited on space where I am at the moment. But once I've got the land, I should be ramping that up again. So yeah.
Excellent.
Barry, just to jump in and hijack this, whereabouts are you looking for your land?
Do you know what? At the moment, anywhere.
Same.
Simple as that. Anywhere. I mean, obviously, I'm looking at nuke maps and looking at spots that aren't potentially going to be glowing. But yeah, at the moment,
I'm looking for anywhere but Yorkshire. So anywhere in the world but Yorkshire. That's the only place I'm not looking. So, Andy, you had your hand up there as well.
Yeah, mate. So we grow carrots, onions, red onions, courgettes, a lot of the stuff Barry does, gooseberries, blackberries, rhubarb.
Nice.
And we did pumpkins last year, like Barry as well.
Oh, wicked.
Yeah.
He's not just a
Excellent.
pretty face, eh?
To be fair, mate, I'm not taking credit. Leanne does all that.
Yes. you supervise with a beer. Is that what it is?
Yeah, that's what it is, mate. Yeah. Oh, why don't we try growing some of them?
Yeah. Looking at his beer. Can you grow hops, love? Excellent. Yeah. Cheers for the question, Stuart. Dios did ask, when's your next open mic night? I'm not scheduling, Dios. I put a survey out on my Discord because I've got to cut time down. I'm trying to do as much as I can, but 1,000 videos I put out probably is more than a lot of channels, and I've got to do extra work now to bring in extra income till the missus sorts something out. So at the moment it's kind of on hold. I'll do one as soon as I can, and I'll certainly let you know in advance, but I do appreciate the question and the super chat that you sent through afterwards. I really appreciate that as well. Where I live, I wouldn't even know if there was a flash, says Mr. E. I'm in the hit zone, Newcastle Centre. I mean, I'm all for it. As long as the first impact is St. James's Park, I really don't mind. Newcastle would not be missed. Sorry, Andy.
That's all right, mate. I'm not Geordie. I don't care.
Is that another team you can't beat fairly? Is that what you're saying?
We beat them. We beat them. We've beat them every league game for the last 10. So there you go. We are the best club in the Northeast right now. It's a fact. Question: what food will you grow when you get your land, and why? Barry?
Pretty much the same stuff as
why would probably be to eat, right? That's probably the why.
Yeah, I mean, probably the same sort of stuff as I'm growing now, and obviously the same stuff as Andy's got, but obviously in greater quantities.
Yeah,
you know, and potatoes as well. Potatoes are like a must. You know, you can do so much with potatoes.
I'm probably the same, but I think a lot of it will be trial and error, basically, and looking for what is self-seeding and what is durable to the environment, right? That's going to dictate a lot of it.
Yeah.
Cool. I think we are getting to the end here, so don't worry, you can all go soon. Brian's on his 27th Pepsi, so he's going to have to go or pee in a bottle, one of the two.
Only five since the show started.
We're good. We've got at least another Pepsi in us. And there it is. When you get land, what food will you grow and why? Yeah, we just done that. Sorry. Scrolling down. Have you set up elderly family members with mesh? Was it easy for them to grasp and adopt?
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal.
Yeah.
I have a machine gun.
And have you left instructions and hope for the best? Hawkins, obviously you're the comms guy. What about extended family or older people? How easy is it?
So the wife's got one that sits in the house. So when I go out anywhere kind of like up to a 75 to 100 mile range, I can talk back to the house. And that works. We've tested it a couple of times. But my family are over your side, the wrong side at Pennines. Like, towards Preston, Southport, Liverpool way. So, unfortunately,
Red Rose, yeah.
Yeah, something like that. I admitted I was wrong and moved to the right side. So, no, not
you moved to Australia.
Yeah, and then came back and came to this side. So
moved. Criminals pushed, but moved. Yeah, criminals pushed.
At the end of the day, it's easy if somebody sets it up for you. Like I set it up for Andy, and you flash the firmware on. You do this, you do that. but at some point, Andy's going to have to go in there and update the firmware himself. And I know that's you look at there we go through the head. But if you look at your node in the loft, Andy, there's a reason why it's got a bulkhead fitting on the outside with a USB cable that plugs in from the outside, rather than just a USB cable that goes all the way inside. And the reason for that is so that you can plug that easily into your laptop to do a firmware upgrade, because you will need to do that at some point. So that's been factored in. So as long as Barry
Hawkins on call, he's just going to ring you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Here's the address, mate.
But I've talked to Barry, and we flashed him through from Mesh Tacit to Meshcore a while ago. It's not difficult. It's just following. It's a simple process, really. So it's not difficult. I think anyone can do it if they want to. And it depends if they want to spend that bit of time getting their head around it and want to learn it. Really,
on the concept of the question, for older relatives and stuff like that, you could kind of update them and go and flash that for grandma sort of thing. She doesn't have to worry about it. You just need to show her the messaging app on the phone, right?
The one for my wife, it sits in the cupboard under the stairs. With a phone charger plugged into it consistently, and if she's in the house, she can connect to it, and that's it. That connects to a repeater in the loft, and that beams off to a local hilltop, and off it goes on its little merry way around Yorkshire and all the way to North Wales, essentially. But if you're willing to do that for someone, fine. You just need to go and update it every 3-6 months. You don't want to be that person on the mesh with firmware that's sitting 6 months out of date, causing issues for other people. So
I can confirm it is very easy when Hawkins sets up here.
I mean, you joke with that, Andy, but do you think, jokes aside, do you think now it's set up and you've got a bit of a grasp to it, do you think it'll be easy to manage, like do an update and carry on with it? Is it easy to use once it's all set up?
Oh yeah, it's so easy, mate. It literally, mate, is just like using WhatsApp or a text messaging app. Like it's no different. You get a list of contacts, you've got a map. It's really simple, mate, to be fair.
Excellent. Hope that answers your question, Meg. If it doesn't, then get yourself over to the Discord. There's a whole section on Mesh, which is free for when you first join. You can see that in the first section. It's not even the full members bit, so go and ask your question in there. I'm sure everyone will answer. Michael Wolf says, I have 10 acres in South Wales. Is it a target? Yes, it's a massive target for a prepper meet, so let us know where it is and send me your address. And sort it out. There we go. I think Cardiff. The thing is... basically a bit of common sense with the target things. These maps, these lists come out all the time. Barry just forwarded me one. It's the one I actually did a video on not so long ago, and it's always hit and miss. I mean, there was 2 towns on there, one town where I used to live and one town where half my family lives now, and they weren't on any previous list, so it's hit and miss. And the more government contracts pick up and the more factories open in different places, there's going to be different targets. So just
so anywhere you've been, people try to kill you. Is that what we're saying now?
Yeah. Definitely was a pot shot was took at the missus's car because they thought I was driving. So,
what I saw that video, Mike, that you did, and there was no mention of Fylingdales, which I would have thought that Fylingdales would be the prime target for the UK, but its sole purpose is to detect incoming ICBMs.
Like I said, it was a list that was published, and I thought it was a lot of crap as well, if I'm completely honest. It's just some was just obvious. Don't go and live next to a military base. Don't go and live next to a nuclear power plant, and somewhere in the middle.
I think Flyingdales changed to electronic communications interceptions years ago. I don't think it does.
Gave up the big radar, over the horizon radar.
Yeah, I don't think it does ICBM interception. I'll talk to you about that offline in a minute. I probably shouldn't have said that.
Yeah.
I'll tell you about that offline.
Moving swiftly on.
Just scrolling down, make sure I don't miss anything. I think we're pretty much done. So they're talking about Discord and stuff. I will mention the Discord because we've got loads of members on there. It's been absolutely great. Facebook, we had to ban 1,000 members in the first 2 days. Discord, 3 members in an entire year and a half. So it's a great community. It's my go-to for anything. If I'm posting anything before it even goes on YouTube or as a video about it, the news is in there. The bargain that we found at the local shop is posted in there. So it's just a resource for absolutely everything. And I think it's probably the best, most active Discord group I've ever been part of. And I used to do gaming, so I was part of a lot of them. So it's great. Please get on there. It's discord.gg/UKPN, and you can get straight in and check out the rules and start enjoying it.
And if you're lucky,
Free, by the way. Free, sorry.
I'll be available and not busy, and I can come in and troll you all.
There you go. But don't worry, whatever he says, he deletes about 3 days later, so it's irrelevant.
Miss Worms posted the Discord link again.
There you go. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thank you for all the questions tonight as well. We've still got 120 people in here watching across all the channels that people are streaming this on. So whichever channel you're on, make sure you've hit like, make sure you've subscribed if you're new to that channel, and take your time to go around to all the other channels. Brian, tell us your channel and tell people to go there.
Scottish Prepper 73 is my channel, and it predominantly is related to power and try to mitigate the effects if it was taken away from us, whether it was for a short time or a long time, because fundamentally we've all grown up with it. It's the lifeblood of Western, if not the world's civilization, and if it's taken away, most people would quite frankly be dead. So it'd be helpful to find ways to replace it, whether it's on a short, medium or long term basis.
Excellent.
That's basically it.
Yep, go and subscribe to Scottish Prep 73. I still want him to put up the outtakes from building the Faraday box, but he's not done it. But
it just looks like there's a fat guy with Tourette's, mate. There's nothing to see.
Well, that's the
basically
kind
what
of
it is.
That's what goes viral these days, mate. That's what goes viral these days. Barry, you're a busy man. You're working hard towards that land goal, so you're not really not much time. But please let us know what's going on with Brown Coat Prepper UK and if there's anything coming up.
Yeah, hopefully I'm going to get a video out just before Christmas Eve. I'm not going to say too much more about that. But there will be some more videos coming in the new year. It's prepping from a novice point of view from somebody who's starting from scratch. So if you're interested in that kind of thing, come take a watch, comment, like, subscribe, all the good stuff.
Excellent. Andy, tell us about both of yours.
So the Bombardier prepping channel is predominantly kit reviews, gear reviews, and pretty much military kit and equipment that I used whilst I was in.
Temu debunking.
Temu debunking, and how it translates into the prepping civilian world. And the other one I've got is Andy H. Shadows and Sightings, and that's about ghosts, UFOs, cryptids, all that type of stuff. Stuff I've encountered, stuff I've experienced, and stuff that people from Discord have been kind enough to share with me their experiences.
Excellent. Looking forward to. I hope you're going to do some interviews with people that have experienced stuff at some point on that channel. I'd love to see that. That'd be great. Alan, tell us about the World Survivalist.
Yeah, World Survivalist. My channel is mostly a place where I sort of upload camping related type videos, wildernessy type survival approaches to things. I do some kit reviews. I'm pretty slow at editing, so I haven't really been particularly consistent up until now, but I do plan in the next year, for 2026 at least, having a consistent plan of what I'm uploading. So hopefully there'll be a little bit more content now.
Is this like the gym promise? I'm going to be a new me, and then after January, that's it. Fuck all.
Possibly. It might be. It's like those hobbies. I'll go great guns for a couple of months, and then it'll slip off. But I'll try my best. I'll try and put stuff out there, and I've got a few requests now of what people have wanted me to do, and I've got a couple of videos I'm sitting on just now that I've not quite finished yet. So, come the new year, hopefully you'll see more consistent stuff there.
Excellent, Hawkins. I got a challenge for you. Can you tell us all about Miss Worm's channel?
I was going to tell you about my channel.
What?
You're not subscribed?
No.
Oh, it's best channel on YouTube, mate.
I wouldn't be anyway.
Best channel on YouTube, mate. Yeah, get yourself subscribed to my channel. Miss Worms. It's about ghost stories, amazing literature and literacy, and well spoken. And she's fantastic, and she's amazing.
Excellent.
What's the book about?
Ghosts and spooky things.
Kind of general theme for people that haven't read it. What's, can you give us a couple extracts?
Brian, I've had like 9 cans of Stella.
That shouldn't be too difficult then. You're already seen spirits.
I'm going to bail him out. I'm going to bail him out. I'm going to bail. That is, of course, Miss Worm, our awesome
Can I
chief
just jump in
moderator.
there? Sorry,
So
Miss
go
Worm
on.
said he's never been on my bloody channel. That is a lie, Miss Worm. I have actually listened to quite a few of your things. I can't remember any of them because my memory is utter shite. However, I have listened to them. So just for the record,
He doesn't even watch my channel anymore, Miss Worm. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
I do.
Only to say if there's something else you can poke fun at. That's all Andy watches for now. So if it's anything to do with power, he watches it like to check if anything's not charged.
Well, that's what your mates are for, isn't it? Just to rib you to bits.
That's it. Yeah, Miss Worm is our chief mod. We've got other moderators in there that have given up all their time all this year. So I really do appreciate it. You've done so much for all of us, and we really do appreciate it. Go and check out her channel. She's put the link in there. Lots of new content as well. Some Christmas themed stuff just kind of coming out now. So go and check that out before Christmas, and make sure you go and like, subscribe, and show some love over there. And that's it from us, from the Fireside. For 2025, there is no Fireside next week. We are getting drunk with Brian in Scotland. So there you go. We will have no Fireside. So the next Fireside will be in the new year. And thank you for all the support throughout the year. For the very last time, Barry, any final thoughts and goodbyes?
Just make sure that everybody who watches the channel stays safe. Have a great Christmas, a wonderful New Year, and we'll see you on the flip side.
Excellent. Andy?
Yeah, Merry Christmas, guys. I hope everybody has a good one and you get all the prep and things you want. And just a shout out, mate, to Evac on the Discord, because they've kind of become the unofficial paramedic / doctor / surgeon in the Discord group. We don't
offer surgery on Discord.
No,
disclaimer.
But their mountain of knowledge, mate, and wealth of experience with medical stuff has been invaluable to the team and to everyone on Discord. So I just wanted to give Evac a shout out, and everybody else on the Discord, and you guys, Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Miss Worm thinks I'm blagging as well, that none of us go on her channel. She doesn't have faith in any of us at all. Hawkins, any final thoughts and goodbyes?
Yeah, Merry Christmas to all, and let's hope for a 3-week grid down in the end of January / February in a horrible wintry storm.
You miserable bastard!
I just want everything. I want the power grid going down. I want comms. I want national grid, like national gas. When I say national grid, I want sewage. I want everything, the whole lot, complete for 3 weeks, right? And then come back here middle of February. The viewing numbers will be through the roof.
Excellent. I mean, it's not selfish. He's helping us out. So there you go. Any final thoughts, Brian?
Jesus Christ, what is wrong with him? The bearded Grinch. Honestly. I mean, I know I've got fucking problems with Jesus. No, listen, it's been a great year. The channel's grown a lot. Discord's grown a lot. Mike's channel's grown a lot. And the guys' channels have went. That's impossible without support, because if people didn't watch it, the numbers wouldn't go up. Prepping as a hobby, it's a pastime. It's fun. It's not all serious. Don't sit over your Christmas turkey worrying that you're going to get blown up. Chill out, relax for Christ's sake, and we'll see you in the new year. Oh, yeah. Last one. If you're on Discord, if you look on Group 7, that will tell you where we are going for a beer or two on the 28th. So if you get on the channel, have a look and pop along.
Excellent, excellent. There you go. So another reason to join Discord. So don't forget all of these guys' channels, Miss Worm's channel, which I do watch. Yeah, 4 Christmas mysteries in the last 4 days. I've listened to them all, so don't give me stick.
What's in the book, Mike?
What's in the book? Pages. Right. See you. Bye, everyone.
In the glow of embers dance, we've prepared for every chance. Living simple, living true, with the dream we all pursue. In the glow of embers dance, we've prepared for every chance. Living simple, living true, with the dream we all pursue.
I'm Brian! I'm Brian! I'm Brian! I'm Brian! I'm Brian and so's my wife! Right, take him away and release him. No, I'm only joking. I'm not really Brian.